Okay, good morning, good evening, and night. Welcome back to another Inakiba not Let's Play. This is a channel update. Um, I just want to apologize up front that I haven't been putting out any videos as of the last 2 weeks or so. But this time it's actually not me being lazy. Surprisingly, I was actually editing a couple of new videos. But the thing that is, my power supply unit just burned out. It overheated and just it died. My power supply unit died, which of course brought everything to a grinding halt. While I waited for a new one. And since obviously this video is going out now, I've gotten my new power supply unit. Thankfully, 2 days before I thought I would, so not as long as a hiatus, a forced hiatus as I was expecting. Yeah, it's really annoying because, like, literally the day I got my Blue Snowball, I got a brand new microphone. I'm excited to start playing with it. I recorded a couple episodes of Binding of Isaac, basically explaining why enderal and aragami were late because I was waiting on a new microphone to re-record those. And I was editing it, watching videos, just doing my normal thing, and all of a sudden the power supply unit just shuts down. And of course, without the power supply unit, the whole computer doesn't work. So, at first, I didn't know what the hell what had happened. I figured I kicked a power strip that's under the desk or something and just shut it off. So I pressed the button, tried to get it turned back on. I'm like, okay, well, something's wrong. So I pull the thing out and it just smells like cooked metal. And the heat coming off of the power supply was just incredibly, like, it was scary how hot that thing had gotten. So, of course, I do some Googling, and pretty much all the Google things said, don't try to turn your computer back on with your power supply shot, because it has the potential to fry your motherboard and hard drive and RAM and everything. So, of course, I didn't know that until after I had already tried to do just that. So I'm sitting there freaking out thinking, oh god, if I've got to replace this whole goddamn computer, I'm going to be pretty much in debt. So I let the computer sit for a while, just let everything cool down, and try it again. Nothing. So I'm like, well, shit, I'll have to figure this out later. I've got work tonight, blah blah blah. Didn't feel like dealing with it. I didn't have time to deal with it. So I just kind of left it. There's nothing I can do. I'll hook up my backup computer, my old one. I can't really record anything on that because I don't have the editing software on there, I don't think. I don't have a bunch of the games I'm actively playing, and obviously the save files, the current episode number that I'm supposed to be on, etc., etc. So it was basically just I have a computer I can use, but not for anything. Like I can watch YouTube. That's pretty much it. In fact, I upgraded from that computer because it was starting to have a hard time with shit. So I just was like under the impression that the entire computer was shot. I tried to call a computer repair place the day it broke, but they were, of course, busy with another customer and would call me right back. Obviously never did. So I called them back like 2 days later, almost a week later, I think. It was a few days at minimum. I think it was like 3 or 4 days. But I called them back. I'm like, hey, I called you over the weekend. What? And you guys didn't really help me. But here's the situation. What do you think I should do? And they're like, well, we have a $35, replacement fee or whatever. Or, not replacement, consultation, basically, where they check your computer for you. And I was like, well, here's the thing. If it is the motherboard, like I think it is, the motherboard's like $60. So why would I pay half the price of a new part just to get it checked? And if it's not the motherboard, then it's the power supply, which is cheaper than the motherboard. So I'm not going to pay you to tell me, yeah, no, you were right, this is what it was. So I'm like, well, I didn't obviously tell them any of that, but I was just like, well, I don't want to spend the money since the cost of the consultation is pretty much the cost of the part, or, you know, so close that I don't want to overspend if I don't have to, because, you know, I'm not made of money. So I asked him, like, hey, what can I do? And he's like, oh, well, just test the motherboard, because it's most likely the power unit, but it could be both. Test the motherboard with a different power unit and the RAM and visual or whatever, see if it'll post. I'm like, well, I haven't been able to get it to post, but you know, apparently, like, the power supply has 3 rails, so I was getting power to some things, or I don't fully understand it. But I tested it alone with a different supply unit, and it worked. It posted. So I was like, oh, okay, well, I know this one's not powerful enough to run the whole computer. I will just buy a new power unit supply, which came in today. Yay! I just ended up ordering the same one because I know it's not the power supply's fault. The thing is, I had just recently rearranged my desk to make more room on it, which meant that my tower, which was on top of my desk, got moved to the floor. Well, I didn't realize that my computer, the vent for the power supply is on the bottom, like under the computer tower. And I put it on carpet because I didn't know that power supply fan was pointing down to the floor, because obviously that makes no fucking sense to me. So I basically smothered the fan unintentionally, because obviously I just, you know, I didn't look at the bottom of my computer and think, why are there vents here? You know, I just see it and I'm like, oh, okay, well, it pops out this back or something like I would expect. But no, it pointed down and I put it on top of carpet. So it's entirely my fault for just not knowing. I've moved it back up to my desk. I moved it down originally because there's one fan inside the case that's really loud. And if I'm quiet, you might be able to hear it. Maybe if I hold it over here. Oh, whoa. My seat just shifted down. I hate these freaking piston things. So, yeah. Basically, I can't put it on the floor unless I get like a hardwood floor or something. Because it does have feet to elevate it up, but obviously those don't matter on carpet. And, yeah. It's entirely my fault. I just didn't know, and I might as well have put a wool blanket over top of the entire computer and just said, you keep all the heat inside yourself. Luckily, it was just the power supply unit. It was, you know, a fairly cheap replacement. It was cheaper than the motherboard, so I'm happy with that. And I wasn't fully confident in my ability to repair it if it was the motherboard. So, if you guys hear the fan in the background of my videos, I'm gonna have to just say, I'm sorry, but you have to put up with it for now until I look into buying new fans. Unfortunately, I can't really spend the money for a while because, one, I'm saving for travel, which I am a very firm do not spend your savings kind of guy. Like, that money does not exist to me until emergency, or I reach the goal of what I'm saving it for. Like, the last time I spent my savings was on my computer, which I had been saving for months for. So I have money. It's in the savings, though, which is untouchable. But I have enough money from my last check to buy new fans, but I also got pulled over because my license plates are expired. So I have to go pay I think it's $101 to get new plate stickers, which is so fucking stupid. I hate the way our systems work. I don't understand why I have to pay them to let me drive when, like, it makes no sense to me, and I hate how the systems in this fucking country work. But whatever, and I can only expect it to get worse with current situations. But yeah, basically, long story short, don't face vents into carpet. It will burn out your power supply and ruin your life. I lost 2 weeks of good recording and uploading. Like, I was doing really well, constantly being on it, uploading twice a day, at least once a day whenever I was running short or I had computer issues, like I have been for a while. And of course something just comes in and just like, no, fuck you, you don't get to record right now. And I'm gonna be pissed because I didn't actually check the audio quality if this video sounds like shit, because I actually never fully fleshed out figuring out my microphone. Like, the computer died 20 minutes after testing my microphone. So I don't even know if this thing's working yet, which is just frustrating. But I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. I hope you guys listen to the end. I know I ramble a lot, and I repeat myself and say the same shit over and over. But I just really want to thank you guys all for sticking through it. I know a couple of you guys subscribed, especially on VidMe. Ow! God damn it. I just pointed a flashlight in my eyes. Ugh. I didn't realize I left my flashlight on my phone on. Holy shit. No, damn it. Okay. Let me look up the name of this guy. Okay. R.E. Novak. Followed me on VidMe. Thank you for doing that, even though I haven't been uploading. That means a lot to me, honestly. Let me see if there's any other names here that I've got. Peyton plays the piano. Thank you. Dancers Gallery. Thank you. Robindies. I've noticed you guys quite a bit. Same with Peyton plays the piano. There's 2 piano channels that follow me on VidMe, and that just makes me giggle. I don't know why. I'm looking through my emails. I don't have any other ones saved. But you know what? No, I'm gonna do this proper. I'm gonna pull up my VidMe channel right now. Right now. Oh, good, it saved it. What's funny is my computer's been down for like 2 weeks. Oh shit! You guys can see my shit. I forgot I was showing my screen. What is this? Okay, yeah, perfect. Okay, so R.E. Novak, Right Smarts, Drama Lolicon. That's cute. Okay, Robindies, One Mark, Matt Gaming, Nankicks, Just Stranson, Peyton plays piano, Robindies, Jay the Villain, Bunny BGG, Android Games, Dancers Gallery, Kinky Doints. I like that, Kinky Doints. Jelson975, The Serious Squirrel, Atagi, Y2J Does Asia. Okay, I can't read through all of these, but thank you all, and obviously all of you go show each other support because you guys are awesome over here on VidMe, and I just wanted to give a personal thank you to all of you. I've been really enjoying my time over on VidMe, so in fact more so than YouTube. YouTube at this point has pretty much just become something I watch and don't really enjoy participating in, but I'm really enjoying my time over on VidMe. So if you guys haven't, please go over there and check that out. And obviously thank you to all of you guys, and hopefully you'll put up with me for a while more, because this shit is a regular thing over here. For some reason I always have technology problems. That's why I downloaded and saved this picture, just because it's such a common problem. I always need this picture. But yeah. Yeah, basic. Thank you, and I will hope to not disappoint you guys too much in the future. And with that, I'm gonna go. Bye bye.